Cast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, hello and welcome everyone to the Guaranteed Downline Club Opportunity and Update Call. My name is Roger McIntyre. My longtime partner and good friend is Mr. Martin Morris, and he'll be doing most of the presentation for you today. We have a lot of exciting stuff, some updates. We've got a fantastic opportunity. We're going to ask that you not ask questions during this webinar unless we ask a question we don't want. Then we want your answer. But otherwise, during this webinar, it's going to take both of Martin and I to deliver this webinar to you. So please, if you have questions, log in and open a support ticket. If you already did, it will be answered. Don't do another one. Don't send it to multiple places, because we will answer your questions, all of your questions, through support. So we got a lot of stuff here. We're sorry we got started a little bit late. We got a lot of stuff for you today, a lot of good stuff you're going to love. So I'm going to hand it over to my good buddy Martin right now. Martin.
All right. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming. First of all, thank everyone for your good wishes about my COVID-19. And unfortunately, right now I still got them. I'm going to get retested soon. But I do feel a lot better, so that's a good thing. Just really tired, but that's also from long hours. Like Roger and I have been working way into wee morning hours, sometimes not going to bed till after 6 in the morning. So, so anyway, it's been a lot of work. The launch really took a lot of stuff here. So we're going to go over a lot of the information back there. I'm going to show you changes that are coming up so you can see everything. You're going to right now, we do have over 6,000 members, and it's continuing to grow. Matter of fact, if it continues to grow at this rate, if it doesn't increase or decrease, then by February, we should have over 125,000 members. And then that would be a good time to go into the paid program. I'm going to show you what to look for in your account to see. It'll be a gauge to show you how well you can kind of gauge how well you should do in the paid program. Because if you remember, I'm not going to go through the regular opportunity, the one that's on the website. I'm pretty sure you all have seen that one. But I am going to show you and explain a little bit more about the paid program, what happens when we join that. Go over how do I's here. There will be how do I sections. Our programmers are changing a lot of stuff in the back office. We launched it where we wanted to make sure the money was tight, everything. That went perfectly. That was a good thing. But we want to make sure that we have videos and stuff in there that right now we have to go through our programmers to in place those videos. Once they change our editing system, we'll be able to start embedding our own videos again and through all the how do I small videos, like how do I request a payment, stuff like that. So we're going to show you right now really important things you should know. And that's the reason, like we said, don't ask any questions today. Listen to what we're saying, because what we're going to be showing you will probably answer a lot of your questions. Okay? If it doesn't answer your question, do like Roger says, open a support ticket and ask them there. So all that should be taken care of. So this way you can really concentrate and not miss what we're going to show you. Okay? Alrighty, so let's see here. Anyway, this is our Guaranteed Downline Club Facebook group, and of course all that's here. And so you see all that there. If you're not a member yet, that's the link to it right here. So make sure that you go there and you sign up. Let's see here. There you go. There's the link for you. That's the official Facebook page. I am working with Roger on a new webinar other than GoToWebinar. It's too limited now, so we're actually be going through our GetResponse account. We can get at least 5 times more people in the we get at least 5 times more people into the new system, but we're practicing it. So I'm not used to it. So, but then we can do a lot more functions that we have here. Okay. Oh, also, if you do, like someone just asked to join the group, there's one question it's going to ask you. Please answer that yes or no question. And I'll tell you right now, the right answer is yes. Okay. And you click that, it'll automatically add you to the group. Okay. So, but you have to answer that question. Okay. So anyway, so that's our Facebook group. I'm going to show you the back office here. And this is with our test account in the Guaranteed Downline Club. And this will answer a lot of questions for you. Also, let's go ahead and do that here. I'm just going to move over here. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of stuff. And let me move my control panel over here. Okay, so this is our test group here. So you got over here, this is your dashboard. First thing you know is your dashboard, when you first join, it'll say free because you're a free member. If you do decide to get the optional money plugin, MPI, then once you get it, it'll show MPI. Okay. If you see this right here, it'll say your referrals, your earnings. You'll see something here that says your referrals you have passed, 0. Why would that show 0 when I'm have 47 members passed to me? What do you think would cause this to be 0? It's because of the money plugin. Money plugin doubles your advertising efforts. So if you have money plugin, you don't have to pass up anyone. They still have to pass up to you, but you don't have to pass up to anyone. So that means you get to keep all your people. So that's double the amount of money you make on your own efforts, even though they're passing up to you. Now, if they get the money plugin, as like you did, they don't have to pass up to you, but you'll receive money because they got it. You'll get like $1.50, and then whoever those people that they sponsor get it, you'll get $3 from all those people. Then all those people down there who get it, you're going to get $4 for every people, and this really adds up. And we'll show you real fast on about the money plugin. So one of the first things you're going to want to do, the first time you sign in, and we'll get into here, is just go right to where it says money plugins right here. Click on that. Watch the video. If you want to watch it full screen, you're going to have to click up here and watch it on YouTube. This is one thing we're going to get this fixed. It does allow for full screen viewing, and I think it should be full screen because it has a lot of information, and it shows you how you can make a whole bunch more money. This is a very exciting video. It's not that long, but you're going to want to watch it, and then it's up to you if you want to get it. If you do want to get it, right down here, there will be a button for you to get the money plugin. If you have it, the button goes away. Matter of fact, all buttons go away if on most pages once you are logged into your back office. But down here is where you'll be able to purchase it, and then once you get it, and always go back to your dashboard from here. You can't click here or home. That takes you to the main page, but you go to my dashboard, gets you back to the dashboard. Okay, so that's very important. We highly recommend you get the money plugin. The people who don't get the money plugin either haven't watched the video or something happened, they misunderstood something, because all the people that don't get it, that's good for you because they're giving you every other member, period. And that's 50 cents from every person. If they do get it, well, you're getting paid for them, paid from the people they got. It builds up even faster than just the 50 cents per member that you get, right? So if people don't get it and they think, well, I'm going to make more with the free thing. No, you're going to make more with the money plugin. Well, just watch the video. You'll see what we're talking about. Okay, so if you see 0 here and you're getting pass ups here, or maybe you haven't got pass up yet, but if you see 0 here and you had several people, 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, whatever, then what you're going to see right here is because you have the money plugin. That's why it shows 0. Okay. Here is your URL. Okay. Now all you have to do to copy your URL is just to click it. So I'm going to left click it. It gets a pop-up. Referral URL is copied successfully. And just click OK. Now you can't test your URL if you are logged in. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, let me get my a different browser. I'm in the new Microsoft Edge, and I really like it. I didn't like Microsoft Edge, but the new one is much better to me than the Chrome is. It just works better. They allow all my extensions. I was able to copy things over. So this is what I'm using today here. But anyway, let me bring over my, well, I don't have to change it, do I? Let me just, on my screen here, sharing, and I'm going to change it to Chrome. All right. So here's Chrome, and I'm going to type in my, hopefully I'm not logged in on that one. So there's that. I did Control V, which is paste. I could have also right clicked and said paste as well. See, Control V or right click and hit paste. Okay, there it is right there. So if I go to that URL, and there you go. Let me log out here, test account. Okay, let me go back here again. There we go. So I'm not logged in. See how I got buttons and everything? I get started. I can watch. This is the opportunity. I'm sure every one of you have seen the opportunity by now. Join for free. Anywhere there's a button, you can go. Even down here, get started. This is the only button. You may see this in other pages while you're logged in. It will not work. It only works here. So we got little stuff like that we have to clear up. But you see, it works here. So this is what you would, especially if you're inviting people in, okay, and they say get started, or even if they said sign up, either one, what you're going to see here is where they sign up, everything. They pick their own name and password. This is just filling that in there because I'm here. But you see right here, sponsored by, and yeah, that's the right one. You see right here, there's my, this is my username. Matter of fact, we'll go back in a second. Make sure that's there. If this is blank, if it doesn't have the word sponsored by and this is blank, there's nothing there, no field or anything, then they are signing up under the company. So what could cause them to sign up under the company if they use your URL? Well, maybe they're doing some type of proxy server. Maybe they're not accepting cookies on their system. So especially if it's someone important, you want to make sure they get signed up and you tell them to go there. Make sure that they see your username there, sponsored by either your username or it says your name, whatever it is. Sponsored by should be there. If there's no sponsored by, ask them to look and see if it says that. It's on the right hand side of the orange button, right above the orange button, right there. That's what you're looking for. Very important. Otherwise, they go underneath the company. Now, most likely, if you don't have the money plug-in and someone signs up and then they end up under someone else, which is probably your sponsor, it could also be the company if you're under the company also too. If you don't have the money plug-in, that could be your pass up because every other member you have to pass up to your sponsor, right? So anyway, so you got important people coming in. If you have the money plug-in and they join after you have the money plug-in and it's showing that as well. Let me get back over here again. All right. Move my control pan over. So when you come here, if it's showing that, then you won't pass up anymore. If you have passed up 4 already, let's say, and then you got the money plug-in, it'll never go higher than 4. All right? Because they're all going to come right to you. Okay? Now, these are, when you sponsor people, this would be people, the number that was passed up to you. So, in other words, this account here would show that I had like 200 referrals. It's going to show my earnings. I passed them no one because I had the money plug-in, and I've had 47 members passed up to the Art Test account. So that works out pretty good, right? All right. Let's see here. This shows you our referrals, everything else right down here. I want to jump down here first and go right to promotional URLs. Okay. This will say my account, okay? If you, this below that, it's going to show your sponsor and their email address too. so you can contact your sponsor. If you do not see a sponsor, like this here, you don't see a sponsor, that means you are signed up underneath the company. So you would just open a support ticket and talk to the company directly. That's who your sponsor would be, okay? We have a few hundred people that are directly under the company. The vast majority is under other people, okay? So as well as should be, okay? So anyway, this section here will be moved later on to a different page, but to get started, we had it right there. Hindsight probably wouldn't have been a great place to have it right here. But let me explain this to you because this is very important. Promotional URLs. We said do not add or change any URLs below until you have read this page. Now, when we first started, we had some issues when people logged in. It was blank. They couldn't see the pages, and all this was blank unless they logged out and came back in again. Okay, we got that fixed. When you launch, you find a bunch of weird little stuff you didn't notice before, especially since we had it all on what's called staging, and they moved it over to production. And then we had some issue because some people we said don't come here and do this, but I guess they were at one of our webinars. They saw the word staging up there. They went there and they signed up. Yeah, they could sign up through staging, but it's staging, and then that caused problems when they really had to sign up for real in the regular one. But anyway, we're on the live system now. So it says don't do this till you click here. I'll click there in a second. It says MME URL and it has free lead system. Okay. This right here, you can only put a link directed toward your free lead system if you have it. If you don't have it yet, then you want to get the free lead system, and I'm going to show that to you. Here is if you are a member of MME, then you would take your referral URL and pass it here. You cannot place any other URL except for your referral MME link, and that's only if you're in MME, and this is for your referral link to your free lead system and no other one. Because if you change this, what's going to happen, people are going to click here, they're going to see about the free lead system, they're going to see about MME, then they're going to click it and you have it going to somewhere else. That's false advertising. It can also be considered bait and switch. You can't do that, and that could cause problems. And if it does cause problems, you could lose your account with us. Okay, so make sure you don't put some other program here or some other program URL. The reason this is here is if you are in MME, if you put your URL here, and later on when they come to our promotional URL pages, we're at the very top where it says more money, promotional URLs, we start talking about it, and they find out and they say, well, yeah, I want to check out MME. When they click that button, it'll go to your referral page in MME if you're an MME member. If you're not an MME member yet, leave this alone. Leave this link here just like it is. Don't delete it. Don't change it. You only change this if you are a member. Same thing for your free lead system. They find out about, oh, here's this great free lead system. I can use it and I can get leads and tell them about GDLC. And with the free lead system, you can actually use that to advertise anything you want, but it's up to you. We do recommend you do GDLC because you'll get paid for free members when they log in. But if you change it to something else and we're telling them all about this free lead system, and you send them somewhere where they have to pay for leads or they have to pay for a lead system, well, that's false advertising. They're going to get mad and they'll say, what's this all about? Then they're not going to trust the company, and then you're going to end up not getting paid for those people. So you see, it's very important. If you're in MME, you can change this to your referral MME URL. If you have the free lead system already through us or prior, then you can stick your URL here as long as it's to the PLS free lead system. Okay, so now if they were to click here, that's the same thing that's going up to more money and clicking promotional URLs. Okay, so it's going to talk about how they can get the free lead system, and they have a button here. See, when this button here will show whatever that you have typed in here for the people you sponsor. So If you had 1, 2, 3, repeat after me, let's say you did that 1, 2, 3, repeat after me.com, and you went to this page and you see free lead system, and if you were to click it after you changed it to 1, 2, 3, repeat after me, when you click it here, it won't go to 1, 2, 3, repeat after me. It goes to your sponsor's URL. Now, if you sponsor 20 people and they click this link, they're going to see 1, 2, 3, repeat after me, because that's what you changed it in on the main page. So that's how it works. If you change on the main page, you come here thinking it's going to change, it won't, because it's always going to show what your sponsor put in their dashboard for the free lead system. Same thing for Make Money Even. And just as a heads up, we're not going to go into all this. MME is not the paid program we're all joining, folks. But see, we highly suggest you join MME. And let me tell you, a bunch of people have already joined MME through this. And for all of you that put your buttons back there because you're a member of MME, you know what I'm talking about. You're already getting signups in MME. It's highly suggested you get in there ASAP, even though we may not launch until let's say February. Let's say we go up to February. So you're making money all this time. In February, we have 125,000 people, and then we join the paid program. Where you guys are at the beginning. What's that going to mean for you? It's going to mean a whole lot of money because you were right here at the beginning. But there's something special about MME, so make sure you're there. If you do join MME, one thing I suggest you do is look at, there's a page here that talks about 7 figures. It's right there. It's right in the menu. Like we have menus up here. One that talks about 7 figures up there, 7-figure income. Click on that, watch that video, and then you're going to know what this is all about. It's going to blow your mind away. I mean, you think GDLC is cool, giving away free money, or you saw the money plug-in, how much you can make. When you find out by watching that video, it's going to blow you away. Okay, so it's cool. So that's just a little. Here on, we're going to be having some webinars up just about this, and they'll be more prominent. But we're just going to let the membership get bigger before we do that. But since you guys got here at the beginning, that's a hint for you. And we won't be doing this every week. Say, hey, do that. Okay. So anyway, let's go back to our dashboard. Okay. One thing you'll see too when you sign up, you're going to see this here: members joined after you, and there's a number there. What does that mean? That shows you the number of members that have joined after you have joined. That's going to be in the downline. When we go to the paid program, it's going to be, Roger, I already know, we're going to make sure it is a multi-level marketing program, trying to find one that's more of a force matrix type of thing. In other words, based on when you got into GDLC, these are the number of people who joined after you, who can follow you, who could follow you into that paid program. So if you have if this said 125,000 members, what is that going to mean for you in the paid program? You starting to understand what that is? You want to see a big number. When you first sign up, if you got right in here right away, it'll probably say 0, but it might already say 1 or 2, because there might have been already 1 or 2 people joined after you. So you look there and you're going to see it get bigger and bigger and bigger. So we just started, right? We started, actually, since we said it late, it was more like 10 days ago. We're averaging about 600 or so members a day right now. So by February, that would be over 125,000 members when we get there. Okay, just think if we only had, let's say, 30% brought us in there into the paid program. Matter of fact, let me show this here. Where's my calculator? Okay, I'm gonna move it over here so I can see it better. It won't let me move it, so let me move this here. So Roger, real fast, can you see my calculator?
Yes, sir, I see it well.
Okay, and we're way on our way to doing this. This is really cool. As you see right now, we have 6,071 members that followed after me, and that's not everyone, folks. There's actually more than that. That's just my test account, but there is actually more than that number right now. Okay, one more zero. So we got 125,000. Okay, let's say we get there, and let's say only 40%. Now remember, it's going to be different with the Downline Club, since people are making money, they see it's working, and stuff like that. I know we got some bumps in the road right now where we have to iron out some creases and stuff, and we're working on that. We're making it better every day. And believe me, we are working hard at this, especially poor Roger, because he's also handling almost all the support tickets, because it's new, and everyone who does supports don't know the same thing as everyone else does. It's a new program, okay? That's how it is. So until we can get some things, we may have to hire more help too for this, just for helping with support and everything. Just because when it gets new, people love to ask questions before they actually go to the FAQ, and I'm going to show that to you too. We're pretty much, we have been, now let me go back, keep on focus, I'm sorry. See, there's so much stuff to think about. Anyway, so you have 125,000. Okay, let's just say 60% do not join. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. So let's say minus 60%. Okay, and that will leave right there. Okay, that would leave 50,000. Okay, let's say of that 50,000, let's say since these are people that actually joined, well, what would happen if 50,000 people signed up underneath you, and you got paid for those 50,000 people underneath you? What if they only paid you $5 for each person in your downline? What would that be? So we say that times $5, that'd be $250,000. The bigger the number on there by members joined after you, the more money you can make. Now, this is just hypothetical. We don't know exactly what that would be. It's going to be based on the number of people join. One thing we do know for sure, it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, maybe 5% who join. It's going to be a much higher number because people are what? They're engaged. Aren't you coming back every day? Aren't you looking to see if you made any money? Aren't you looking to see if you got any referrals? Now, you do need to advertise. If you don't advertise, how you expect in GDLC to make the money? But even if you didn't, let's say you didn't advertise, you didn't bring one member into GDLC. When we go into the paid program, you are still in your position. You are still in the position you are now. So and hopefully you can see back on the over here for the dashboard. So it says that 6,071 members joined after you. So even if you didn't bring one person into GDLC, all you did was your $5 commission. That was it. And then we joined the pay program, and this number of like 120-something thousand, you could be that person that's going to be making 50, 60, 70, $100,000 in the paid program. So if you're you shouldn't be having a hard time getting anyone to join GDLC. If you are, you're just having, you just don't really know what to do to tell people about it. Maybe because you don't want to tell your friends and family. I understand that. But even if they did, they would see they made money. But the thing is, if you were to say you joined here, you got really sick all year, in February, you finally got better, and then we went to the pay program, you joined that pay program, those are the people that could be underneath you. And those would be the ones that are going to make you money. Okay? So you can make a whole bunch of money even then. So you always have something to look forward to. Now, if you start telling people about it, and they start telling people, then they start passing up members to you and stuff like that. Or if you had the money plug-in, you kept every person there, and you're still getting paps up, but they're getting the money plug-in who tell other people get it. Other people get it. You're getting paid for all that too, right? So in other words, what happened is you can make a lot of money right now. But remember, we only started about 10 days ago, okay? But you could be making money now. You could be making money next month. The next month it'll get bigger and bigger because if you're telling people about it, your referrals get bigger. Your passes will start getting bigger. You might have 1,000, 2,000 or so up here. You might have hundreds here, maybe 1,000, maybe this will eventually bypass this. And this will be a lot bigger because the longer you're in it, the more it's going to happen. And then when we join the pay program, it's even better because then you have the whole club coming after you. If you remember here though, these where it says your referrals and the ones that were passed up to you, when it comes to referrals and stuff, what this means is if they join the pay program, you will be the referral in the pay program. What if they paid a $10 commission for people who joined the pay program for each person they personally sponsored? Well, these would be your personally sponsored. If it was just 200 and they paid a $10 bonus on top of what they normally pay, which you would get for the downline, but just for your personal sponsor, if there was just 200 that did that, that'd be an extra $2,000 bonus for you. So, and hopefully by then it's going to be 2,000, there'll be a $20,000 bonus. So the thing is, keep taking your URL, letting people know about it. You put it in social media, and then we got more stuff coming for resources, and I'll let Roger talk about that too when we get to there. So anyway, so when you come here, this number is very important. It's very exciting. Even if you can't seem to get people in, keep coming back, keep checking, because eventually you're going to get some people here. You're going to start making extra money here, 50 cents for every person. If you got the money plug-in, you do get 50 cents for every person. You'll still get pass-ups because not everyone gets the money plug-in, of course. But the ones who do, it's going to make you more money because you have it. It's really, really cool. And then, this is going to be a big day when we join the paid program and you see the full power of a downline club that actually can bring people into a paid program, not the measly 1, 2, 3, maybe 5%, but actually, maybe do 30, 40, 50, 70, maybe 90, 80,000 or 80%, something like that. It could be a huge, huge number. So be excited. The more you see here, that means more money for you in the pay program when we launch in the pay program. Now, before we get there, we'll tell people about it so you'll know what the program is. You'll know how much you have to pay to join the program. But that's why it's good to be telling people now so you could be making more money here. What better way to pay for your pay program? You just take your commissions and you pay for the pay program, right? There you go. You got it. Very simple. Okay. So we went over that part there. Again, we said, right here too, under the promotional URL, it says if you want more information about the free lead system, that's right here. This will tell you a little bit more about it, and it tells you about the lead lightning, what that's about. See that button there? That don't work when you're logged in. So stuff like that, we have to remove. Little things like that we're working on too. But you click here and it'll take you to the PLS free lead system, and you got it. If you already have the free lead system, feel free to change that promotional URL on the dashboard. But if you don't have it, then don't touch it. And once you come here and get your free lead system and you get into it and you set it up, there's a URL there. Then you can go back here and replace it with your new URL so the people you sponsor or who are passed up to you can get it. And even though this is the free lead system, you can make money with the free lead system. You definitely can do that. And I'm going to show you that as well. Let's go back to the dashboard here. Okay, there's different ways to get different things. If you want to see referrals, you click here. I'm not going to click on referrals because you're going to see real email addresses and real names. I'm not going to do that, okay? You can also get here. Payments, these are payments made to you. And then you have stuff called wallet, okay? What is wallet? Wallet's over here too, right? If you click on the wallet, it'll show you, you see earnings, 473.50, but you see here, 406. How come I can only take out 406 even if my members are acting? See, you may see members saying pending, and there's a reason for that. They didn't do everything they're supposed to do. It may say active, but you haven't received the funds yet. It's not showing here. The reason for that is the system does an audit on every new member comes in. Most of them come in, everything's good. You sign up for your account, you verified your email address and everything, and boom, boom, and you're in and you're good to go, right? it does do an audit for every single person. So until they pass the audit, the funds aren't available. So if you see um, if you see a lot here and just a little bit here, check back in a few days, okay? And then you'll see it got bigger and bigger. One of the things that the system is checking for, and I'm going to turn this over to Raj for just this part of it right now, is it's checking for people that are not following the FAQ, and they're getting what's called paid to join. They're going to pages that paying companies for pay to join, and the companies that do guarantee signups. And that is not allowed. I'm going to turn this over to Roger. He's going to go more detail for you, and he's going to tell you all about that part. Roger?
Oh, thanks, Martin. I appreciate that. One thing I'll point out is that people, when they logged in, as they're told to read the FAQs, I wouldn't have so many support tickets to answer. The vast majority, okay, Martin is showing you how to find the FAQs. You just hover your mouse pointer over the term more money on that top menu bar and click the FAQs. If people were to read these, they wouldn't be opening so many support tickets, because most every question you got is answered in these FAQs. Well, that being said, one of the things that's addressed on the FAQ page are guaranteed or paid to join signups. They are garbage. There's no other way to put it. And I don't care what the place says that you're looking at that says they have guaranteed signups for your free to join program. They are garbage. They will never do anything. Out of 1,000, you would be lucky to get one person who actually paid attention, because these people are paid by a company that says we'll pay you a penny, a nickel, 2 cents, 3 cents, some tiny amount to join free to join programs. And then they do what the minimum is to get you in, to get them in, so they make their penny, nickel, dime, whatever it is, and then they move on to the next offer. They never look at your emails. They will never do anything in Guaranteed Downline Club, including join the paid program, because they don't even know about it, because they don't pay attention. They're just joining free offers for money. All of them. There are no exceptions with that. They are all garbage. So it is 100% illegal, and Martin's highlighting it right there where we have it. What about paid to join or guaranteed signups? They will get you removed from Guaranteed Downline Club if you purchase them, and they fill your downline with garbage. We have security measures that will catch you. You will be removed. Martin's highlighting it. Do not do it. I know it's tempting, and they make it sound real good, like they're just going to make you some money, and they're not. You know that Martin and I have actually seen one paid to join company that was using a script to randomly create Gmail addresses. Most of them had a lot of numbers in them to sign up for accounts. We've seen places where the same person has signed up to 5 different accounts, all because they got paid to do it. Don't use them. You'll sacrifice your position in Guaranteed Downline Club, and that won't be good for anybody. So I hope I was totally clear on that. Do not use paid to join or guaranteed signups, no matter how they phrase it. It's not going to work for you. Okay. That being said, I'm going to hand it back over to Martin. Martin.
All right. Thank you, Roger. And we're going to make it more prominent for the FAQs. I want to get it back up here. Maybe move blog underneath more money or something, or we can extend it out a little bit and give it more up here so we can see that first. Okay. That's why I'm saying we are doing, we're going to be doing changes that as we see it better now. Okay. And so we can, so you get more things up front. Okay, so anyway, we have your referral URL. You know what that is now. That's what you get people to join. You know about promotional. You know never to change it unless you are actually in those programs. And real fast, I want to also show you about the free lead system here. Real fast. With the free lead system, people get confused every time we tell them about it. But we've been using this for a long time. And PLS, you know, we don't push it as a primary business. We just push it for getting leads and stuff like that. And you can make money with it. To be honest with you, Roger and I have, I don't know, somewhere we probably made over $25,000, you know, just on that. I know through the lead lightning system, when we used to advertise that though, we made several $1,000s just off of $6 sales. Because when someone comes up there, when they get the free lead system, they get a chance to get what's called lead lightning. It's a one-time fee for $7, and it's sort of like our money plug in a way. It's just the fact that if you buy lead lightning, you never have to pass up any leads to your sponsor. You get to keep them all. And if any of your people get the lead lightning for $7, well, you're not going to get no leads from them, but you get 6 of the $7 goes to you. So they keep $1, they send you $6, right? So, but you don't have to do it. If you go here and to get the free lead system, you know, okay, let me go there, try to stop the video. The one I'm using is different because we all have our different ones here. Once you enter your name, your email address, and this is what I'm using, there's different ones you can choose when you get your free lead system. But when someone puts their name and email address and get my system, you will receive an email from the PLS people. Say, here's your free lead system. Here's your login name and password. That's how you get it. But at first, it takes you to what's called the free lead system. Even though you click this button, it's going to your email box. Even if you're there or not, you got the free lead system. But then it'll bring up and it'll tell you about this lead lightning and what the opportunity is. If you don't get lead lightning, you still get the free lead system. It's just sent to you by email. You got to remember that. A lot of people look at it and they say, I thought it was free. Why are they charging me $7? No, it's an optional add-on that's going to make you money. So you might as well do it. I mean it. You might as well do it because every person who gets the lead lightning and you don't, you lose $6 for every person that gets it, and you don't get any emails from them anymore. So why not spend a one-time fee of $7 and then not have to pass up any of your leads? You get to keep them all. But if any of your leads get lead lightning, you get paid $6. I mean, if just 10, let's say you had 100 people and 10 got lead lightning, well, you made $60. Let's say you had finally got up to 1,000 leads. Let's say you had 100 people get lead lightning, you made $600. Isn't that worth it, investing $7 one time? It's up to you, okay? So let me get back over here. Now I'm going to move this here over, and I'm going to show you something just so you can see it. Let's see here. Okay. When you get your when you get your free lead system, you'll see this. This is like a login. Has username. It's going to be a number normally, and then whatever password you got in there, and you can log in. When you log in, each time you log in, you're going to see this here.
Hi, it's Todd Gross.
So Todd Gross is introducing what's called the lead lightning. So it says $7. You can say no thanks. You can continue on. If you click buy now, then what's going to happen? Your system will not have to pass up any more members to your sponsor. And if any people that you sponsor click this and get it, or they got it right when they first signed up for the lead lightning, when I showed you the other form, you'll get paid $6 of that 7. You get paid 6 of it. It's very substantial over time. So it's just another way to make money. Remember, this is July. If we go into the paid program, let's say in February, because that's a good time because it's already after the new year. People are getting their tax returns in January, stuff like that. We go into the paid program. By that time, you might have made thousands of dollars, just like Roger and I have, in just the $6 commissions of the one-time $7 sale. That's what could happen. We are growing very fast. Now, if you say no thanks, then it'll tell you, how do I get started? Click on how do I get started. Now, here's another thing about lead lightning. If you click this, it tells you about lead lightning again. That's what it's about, okay? They'll see who your sponsor is, phone numbers. You can click here to see what is recommended for your income stream. Right here, that's when they click it, you're going to set it up so they'll see about your guaranteed downline club. So every free lead that comes in here can see about this free program, so they can sign up and get free money. Yeah, so it works really good. You can use the system. They can, just when they log in, they can, once they click it and find out about it, they're going to say, wow, this is crazy, I want to join. Okay, they got training. You can go up here and watch training. You go down here, training. Okay, it gets you back to lead lightning again. It tells you about there. You got your text, like pre-formatted links to drop on any website. Now, you may not necessarily be able to use these in all media, like Facebook and stuff. Sometimes they're changing things. Sometimes you can take this link here. This is actually your link that you get people for the free lead lightning. You can sometimes drop those through shorteners and everything to get you a different one, and still put it into Facebook and stuff like that. But if you do this, what happens is it'll make a little ad for you in your post, and then it'll bring up a picture automatically for you based off right here, and then people can say, oh, that looks cool, click on it. It'll tell them about this free opportunity to get a free lead system for themselves. You know, because people are always saying, I need leads, I need leads. So they go there and they say, well, this is cool. I want to get a free lead system for my program. And then when they get it, then they can find out about your program, GDLC. And it gets different ones. You can do 1 week or 1 day this one, maybe the next day do this ad, just drop it. This is just all sorts of ones. I mean, this is just things this is really good for social media, things of that nature. They all come with your URL already in there, so you'll get credit for it. But anyway, so again, they got training. Watch this here, text link, email swipes, banners, video marketing, article, safe list. It talks about all sorts of stuff, okay? So this is your traffic, online and offline traffic sources like logos and stuff. And everything here. Matter of fact, we're going to be doing stuff like this for GDLC. So you can wear your GDLC hat or your GDLC cup and say free money. It's a free money guarantee. Ask me, or stuff like that. We're going to be coming out with. We're going to also be having banners and everything too, and I'll show you that. But anyway, that's where you want to go here. You go through here, do all this. You got contact manager, reminders, groups. They'll tell you all about this stuff here. Now and me and Roger, we just shared the same account. So we're partners, right? We're friends, we're partners. And so it doesn't cost when we first started as much, but since we both share it, right? But we're gold members. Matter of fact, we're gold members. We bought the diamond package. We bought the platinum package once we got in there. And it was just great. It gave us all sorts of stuff. But the simple thing about the free lead system, of course, and I'm going to go down here and log out. When you first sign up for it, remember, you're going to get it by your email. Even if you don't get free the lead lightning, you still get the free lead system. You just have to pass up every other member. If something happens, you can't purchase lead lightning. Get with the company. Don't get with your sponsor, because Rise and I we don't own this. This is part of the powered lead system. We don't own it. So if you want to buy something within there, you have to get with them. Ask them about it, because I know they can't accept currency from all countries. If you can't, then maybe we can do a workaround or something somehow. But right now, that's who you contact. Anything that has to do with lead lightning, get with there. But But what we're going to do, if you ask your sponsor, like a lot of people have asked me, and I've been spending a lot of time doing that, answering emails, telling people, go watch the training, go watch the training, go watch the training. You got to. They have live training every Thursday too. I'm pretty sure it's still Thursday. I don't attend the live training anymore. I got too much on my plate, and so does Roger. But it's great training. If you want to learn how to get leads, this will help you. Okay? So just remember that. You get it, the free lead system. As soon as you fill out the form, you get the free lead system sent to you by email. So make sure you do a good email. It's going to show you the link to click on so you can log in, which is pretty much this link here. It's going to tell you your username, like a number. It's going to give you a password, and then you can change the password later. Okay, but you log it, and there you go. If you forget or lost your username or password, click it there. Okay, so that's a very in-depth thing about Lead Lightning. Okay, so follow in there, do what it says, set it up, and you're going to do much, much better. Okay, all right. So yes, sir.
I don't know. I don't know if you addressed this one thing, but I get this in a support ticket a lot, so I will just add to the fact that if you already have Lead Lightning, so you join Guaranteed Downline Club and you already have Lead Lightning or you already have the free lead system through someone else, that is totally okay. Put your affiliate URL in the link and you're good to go. You don't have to join under us. It'll make no difference to you. It would just set you back. And I believe you can only have one account. So if you already have that free lead system or Lead Lightning, or even if you're in the power lead system at platinum level, no matter what, if you put a free lead system link in there, that's all you need to know.
And
that you can do that.
And that's 100% correct what Roger just said. And I'm not, maybe I forgot to say that earlier. I said if you already have a Lead Lightning, you can put your URL there. If you don't have a Lead Lightning, you leave it alone until you do get Lead Lightning. I'm sorry, folks. If you have your own free lead system already, you have a URL, you can put it in here. Okay? If you don't have the free lead system, don't touch this. Leave it alone until you do get your free lead system and you put it here. I kept saying Lead Lightning because most people get it because I don't see why they win it. Doesn't really make sense to throw money away like that. It's worth $7 one time. But if you got Lead Lightning, that's optional, okay? But if you got the free lead system already, you can throw it in here. If you don't have the free lead system, leave it alone. It's just that simple. If you are in Make Money Even or MME, then put your member URL here. If you're not in MME or Make Money Even, then you don't touch this. You leave it alone, okay? And remember, whatever you put here, you're not going to see it here when you click the buttons. It's your people you sponsor or who are passed up to you. When they click it, they'll see your URL, okay? So anyway, this will make sure we did that real good. Okay, so let's do something near and dear to your hearts because there's a lot of people back there racking up bucks right now. So lots of people who could put out a request for payment, all right? Let me get back here, dashboard. One thing, especially for right now, we're only going to pay out once a month, the first week of the month. So our first payouts will be in August, okay? So the first week of August, that's when we're going to start doing our first payout. But you do have to request your payments, okay? Don't request it. It'll just stay there until you do. Because I know some people want to get paid hundreds of dollars right at one time, or $1,000 or $2,000. Some people are going to want to make money right away. You know, as soon as you have, that's one of the FAQs. How much do you have to request a payout? And that's $50. Okay, and if you have $50, you can request a payment. So some people, once they hit that 50, they want it every time. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. And real fast too, you might think we're playing hardball about the guarantee signups and stuff like that. Some people do that because they get all these signups and they say, well, I get 50 for all these free signups. Even if they don't do nothing, they don't join the pay program, which is counterproductive in the long run. That's where you're gonna make a lot of money. You're not going to get, and you're definitely not going to get. If you paid for 1,000 signups, you're not going to get any bonus in the paid program for those 1,000 because they're not going to join because they're not even interested. They're not even coming back here and looking at that. They're still considered fake signups. And you might say, well, that's okay because I'm going to make 50 cents for each person. Well, when you do that, it's cheating. It cheats everyone when they get to the paid program, and it also cheats Roger and me because where is this money coming from? Who's paying everybody? Roger and I. This is our money. Now, yes, we get it from some sales of the money plugin. We get it from other things we sell, our other businesses, but it's our money. We are paying for this. So when you do that, you are stealing from Roger and me. And I don't know about you. I've put in a lot of work. Roger, oh man, he has put in so much work. And then dealing with our programmers. And I mean, we've been working on this for a long time. And then the turnaround on top of it, we are giving you free money. We are helping you make money by getting free people, by getting them free money. So make sure the person's real. When you do that, you are stealing from Roger and me. That's why it took so long to get this started, because of the auditing system had to be correct. We already have a list of people who are on there from doing fake signups. Okay, paid to join, stuff like that. Luckily, most of you, the high majority of you, have not been cheating. But we've seen a lot of people, and from different countries. We got people from India, from the United States, from Great Britain, Canada, some from Australia, some from Germany, some from France, that have jumped there and did that. But we were able to nip most of that in the bud. Some of them don't know they're being investigated right now. Okay, so just don't do it. Okay, be nice to Roger and me. We did a lot of work for y'all. We're putting our money on the line for you. So please, please be fair to us and don't do those paid to join or guaranteed signups. Okay, I think that's fair. All right. Okay, so now, so you see this here, and you say, I want to get some money. So you go to the wallet. Okay, and I can say, well, I only got of the 473.50. 406 is active. That's pretty good. So these are probably new people who just came in going through an audit. Don't even know they are, but they're going through an audit, right? This is the one the audit has cleared. Okay, that's good. And usually if I wait a few more days, then this will be closer to this. And of course, this should be higher too, right? That's how it is. But I want one. So what I want to do is oh man, let me see something. I'm going to pause my screen because I think it shows email addresses. But let me, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to click on Add New Wallet Credit. And let me pause this. And Roger, I got the screen paused right now. So if I start going on and I forget to unpause it, let me know. Okay. So I'll just tell you what I'm doing. You're not going to be able to see it, but I'm clicking on Add a New Wallet Credit button. And, oh, okay. It just shows names and stuff of people. And we got a lot of people with the same name. So we're just going to do this here, and I'll show you some of this. So I'm going to unpause it. So let's show here. Wait a minute. Okay, did the screen change, Roger? It's just show amounts and stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
It did.
Okay, it's going to show names. It's going to show, it can show usernames and names of people, and it tells you what they're being paid for. Like when you first sign up, there's your $5. Cool. I can get that. Here's another person, and so it's a bonus. It says for refer from basic plan. Basic plan is just a free membership. That's all it means. So it tells you who it is, and there's the 50 cents. 50 cents. Where's whoa? It says $1.50. It says buy premium plan. What that means is this person, see right here, he's there twice. This person, you get 50 cents for being the sponsor. Or if he was passed up to me, I get 50 cents for being the sponsor. And this person got the money plug-in. He's my direct sign up. So I made $1.50 because he got the money plug in. Cool, great, right? And he goes down there. So here's another $1.50. Oh, that's a money plug in. There you go. There it goes. So, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. Now I can look at all this stuff here. All these payments. See, a lot of them have the $1.50, $1.50s. You see it like that. Then I see this one here. What is this $4 for? That means someone got the money plug in. Then someone got where I made $1.50. They got someone in who got the money plug in, where I would have got $3 for it. And then someone was this. There's one right there. It's a $3. And then someone else got the money plug in from them. So I got $4. So the one I got $1.50 for one. I got a $3 from people they got in. I got $4 from those people got in. And so it just starts adding up. Okay, there's some more $3. There's the 50s, the $1.50s, $1.50. We saw some 4s, some more 3s. Anyway, there's some more 4s. It just goes on and on. More 4s and $1.50s and 4s and 3s and 3s and 4s. As you go on, as time, a lot of 3s now, 4s are coming in. See what happens? It's the money's going to start getting bigger if you had the money plug in, because you don't see a bunch of 50 cents because I'm not really advertising it or anything like that, right? But that's how it would work. There you go. And some of these here, like, or most likely, if you do 50 cents, they're probably a pass up anyway. Okay, but look, see how that money plug-in jumps in there and starts giving you money? It works it. But the thing is, let's say I want to take out money. Okay, I can say I only want to take out a certain amount. I'm gonna do Let's see. I could click this and just pick them off, right? But I'm just trying to show it to you. And we're going to try to improve this too, folks, too. So right now, of all those ones I clicked, I showed a total of $6.50. Remember, I'm going to need at least $50, okay? So I'm going to just do that, do this, and do this, and do this, and do this, and do that. Cool. A lot faster when you start doing this with the big bucks, right? Okay, I'll do one more here. Like here. Okay, now we got $50.50. Okay, now most likely, if you had this much, you would probably want to take it out right now. Right? Well, I don't know. We got people that have hundreds of dollars and they're keeping it there for right now. But then you click, once you do it, you click Add to Wallet. There's the button. You click it, and it says up here, Wallet Updated, and you say OK. Okay, and then if I go back to my wallet, it just leaves you there. The pop-up just lets you know that it was added. So let's go back to my wallet. Now you see there's a new button now. And it says, ooh, I got my wallet available credit $50.50. Oh, cool. I want that money. Now, when you request your funds here, then admin is notified that you want to take out money. So once you click that button, then we get notified for it, okay? And then once we pay you that money, which we haven't paid any out yet, right? If we paid that money, it will show you the total transactions, and you can say payment from here to here if you want to track it monthly or all time or whatever. It'll show you how much there. But until you click this button, we don't get the request. So I know a lot of people are just waiting. This shows active commissions. I guess how much they got left. It took out the 50/50, but it stays there. Right now, I can't click here and put this back here and say, I changed my mind. I don't want the 50/50. No, it's going to stay there. There's your refunds. I can add a new wallet credit like this. Let me show you here. See, a new one. See, the 50/50 isn't there. I can do another wallet credit. I can do that, and then and so on and so on. But I can't do anything. So what I suggest you do, if you create a wallet credit, go ahead and request your funds right then. Let's pay it before you open a new wallet credit. Okay, it shouldn't be a big deal, but just for your safety and make sure you get paid, what I would do is I would do that. And this will stay the same and always gets higher. This is your earnings for all time up here. Okay, so hopefully you got that down good. You're going to click on wallet, you choose how much you want to get paid, create the new wallet credit. Then when you go back to the wallet screen, you'll see that's available for credit, and that's it. Request my fund. I'm requesting what's here. You won't see this button until you create a wallet credit. Okay? So that's how you do that. All right. So again, your referrals will show here. You hit the dashboard here, See, they're almost all the things. Edit profile. You can change your passwords, and then payment settings is a very good one as well. Okay, so let me see here real fast. And get back to our dashboard. Oops. Let's go back here. Anyway, so I went back to our dashboard. Okay, so again, this shows you everything up here. If you this shows you have money plug-in. This shows you that you have the money plug-in. This shows your account information. We went over all that here. Any invoices, what you're going to see here is normally 2. You're going to see free, and then once you get the money plug-in, you won't see it here because it was administratively processed since it's our test account. Okay, and it's all, so we've got most of your information up front. I think we should have an FAQ here, and we're going to be talking about the programmers. I think it should be up there also because it's very important about that. So that's why we went so much time over talking about the fake signups, the guarantee stuff. Because we are going to be contacting some of the people. We may this one time where Roger said we won't be lenient, which we won't. We may be a little bit based on when we contact these people, because it wasn't so visible, but we talked about it so many times. So anyway, that's pretty much how you would get around here. We're going to be making short videos like just how to create a wallet, how to request the money, where do I find my URL, stuff like that. Have it right up front so we can click it so you can see it. We started under more money. We also started resources. So if you go there, right now you'll see some email swipes that Roger put up there. We're going to be adding, again, that button doesn't work when you're logged in, okay? But we're going to be putting some banners. We're going to be doing other things here as well. So that is still coming, and we're going to get that to you as soon as possible. And we'll start adding stuff in the blog. Right now, we just got one thing in the blog. It's no big deal, but we're going to start doing stuff in the blog. We're just, right now, we're trying to go and get things going here. So for a better launch. So one thing I'm really happy about, it was very stable. There was a few hiccups at the beginning that's pretty much all been taken care of. You see, we're still growing since we've been on the webinar. We have 6,082 members have joined after you. And again, like I said, there's more members than what shows here. Okay, but that's what it's all about. So anyway, I'm going to turn over to Roger for a second in case he wants to add some stuff. But this is pretty much everything you need here. Oh, we have visitors and traffic. This is, you can click here and you can create a free account. As you're paying people to email their list. We also, they have some good information. We're going to put another video here, but we have a link that kind of shows you how to create a good account, find the right people so you make the most money and stuff like that. So it's a good source right there. Again, if you don't got the money plug-in, watch this video or click here and watch it on YouTube. If you watch this video and don't get the money plug-in, then I don't know what to say. There's something wrong. You don't get it. We just showed that to you. Here's our support tickets. We're working on some other stuff. First time you come in, you'll see something like that. You create a ticket, email, put your name there, subject, and the description. If it's a little bit long, just grab the double lines here, scroll it down, makes it bigger so you can put more stuff there and see what you're writing, okay? Be very detailed, because if you say, my link doesn't work, well, what does that mean to us? It doesn't mean nothing. Your link doesn't work when? If you place it somewhere, is it taking you to the wrong thing? You say, well, I can't copy my link. It just, every time I click it, it won't let me copy. Well, we know that's not a problem, right? Because of the fact that when you click it, it just copies it right there. It's in my memory. It already copied it, you know. Or so if you say something like, my friend signed up using my link and he's not underneath me, then we come up and we find out, okay, you don't have the money plugin, and it shows you got 2 referrals and one's a pass up. Oh, so that's what it is. You had 2 referrals, but your second one was a pass up. Stuff like that. Okay, and we showed you what to look for too. Especially if you want to test your own, you click it, log out, test it, make sure that when you click on either join now or referral or whatever, it has your name showing under the sponsor, your name or username showing as the sponsor. Okay, so we showed you all that too. So, but if you have an issue, be very detailed so we know. Don't be vague and say, this doesn't work, this sucks, or something like that. I'm sorry, but we have some people that get real frustrated real fast and they say words they shouldn't say. But on the whole, you all been pretty good. I do appreciate it. Especially those of you who gave us really good detail. That was so helpful. And based on that, that's why we're going to be making changes. So we'll be working on this for at least another month just to make it look better here. It makes more sense there. Ease of, and it comes from your suggestions and stuff too. And if you do have an issue, we can say, well, okay, that's just a miscommunication issue or a communication issue. So we're going to change it a certain way so it will look good. And so, you know, so less people would have to ask about it. Roger, I'm going to turn over to you for a bit and see if you have anything to add here.
Oh, thanks, Martin. Not offhand, I don't have anything to add, except for maybe to reiterate one thing. If you got a question, you go, why is that this way? Or what's going on with it? Check the FAQ page, because we tried to think of absolutely everything, and we add to this from time to time. So if you've already seen it at the beginning, come back and check and see if your question is not answered there. And if it gets asked enough, we put it on there. One thing I didn't know if you mentioned, if you go in there, okay, you log in, you're in your dashboard, and you look, and you're brand new, and you look, and oh, there's my link. And you click your link, and you copy it, and then you just open another tab right now, and you check it out. Well, you'll see most of your page. But you'll notice that there are no get started or join buttons. That's because you're logged into your account. If you log out of your account, or I believe if you use another browser, but if you log out of your account and then paste that same link in there, like Martin's doing right in front of you, you're going to see, oh, look at the big orange get started button. And you scroll down, and there'll be another button as well. And those will all be visible. And they're always visible to anyone else, whether you're logged in or not. It's just that you don't see them because you yourself are logged in. I hope I answered. There's a whole bunch less support questions that I won't have to answer if you heard that. So, yeah, you have to be logged out of your account or use another browser to view your affiliate website, correct? And that's all I have, Mark. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Roger. Appreciate that. Yeah, and that's a lot of times people think if I can't see the button, no one sees the button. It's just you don't because you're logged in. just like Roger was telling you there. So let's see here. Let me see here. My control panel changed on me, so let's see here.
Now, Martin mentioned at the beginning, if you just got here, we are looking for another webinar service because we've had a little bit of trouble with this, and sometimes a lot of trouble. Sometimes it works well, we have no problems, or it doesn't change on us. But we have a lot of times switching from page to page. A lot of times it doesn't seem to want to respond well. And it looks like it's one of those times it was working so well.
Well, I do want. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Roger.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to answer. There was one question I wanted to answer that I saw from people, and they were talking about that they were in other programs similar to MME, where the only thing that they could change was just the user. It was just the user username portion of the link. And the reason we don't do that, because we do allow people to put in their, some people do a redirect URL. Instead of going to the longer MME, like you see here, if you see this here and it has a / REF question mark or something like that, and they're changing that, what if the person did a redirect URL? So it says makemoneyreallyfast.com, and they want to show that there because maybe they click on it. Oh, that looks cool. Makemoneyreallyfast.com. They click on it, and it still redirects to their MME account. That can be done, and this way too. If URLs are changed slightly, where they have to start adding new ones because of the total number of people in the program, new people can have a new URL that may be different than this, and it won't affect anybody. So that's why this can be changed here, okay? But anyway, only question I want to have for everybody right now, and you can answer yes, no, yes, no. Was this webinar helpful for you? Or say yes. If it wasn't, say no, because maybe you had a lot more questions or something. So if it was good for you, say yes. If it wasn't good for you, say no. And then if you say no, then you know what to do as far as a support ticket and very detailed questions to us. So it looks like everyone's saying yes. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely yes. Very helpful. Yes, 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 yes. Great.
Oh, good.
All right. So anyway, we've been here a long time. I do apologize, but this one was very needed. We will put that on our GDLC YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that. We'll place it on our Guaranteed Downline Club. We're going to send it to all the people that are on our email notification list. So you can all come here and you can look at it. Okay? And I just thought this was important. There's a lot of information here, and we're going to be cutting this down to little videos in the future that people can see right here. Like if they hit wallet, maybe have a little video here that tells you how to do all this, stuff like that. That's what we're working on. And so again, I do want to tell you thank you. I do appreciate your attention, and I hope you learned a lot. And I hope you're already got people coming in. You're already making money. Every one of you have made money. Next webinar, it may or may not be on the new Get Response webinar system. I'm still practicing with it. But I think next webinar, we are going to give away money. Just to let you know, we're going to give away money on our next webinar. Okay? Very important. And so we think it's a lot of fun, right? So you can get extra money if you're the winner on next one, and we'll probably have maybe about 3 or 4 winners. Okay, so we'll give away more money this next time. Alrighty? Yeah, I like money too. You got that right. Yeah, I think it's fun to win money as well. That's okay, Janice. I'm right there with you. So again, I want to first of all say thank you. You are the newest members of the Guaranteed Downline Club. You are the first members of the Guaranteed Downline Club. You are you are all going to make more money in the paid program than any other member of the Guaranteed Downline Club because you are here first. Remember, that number is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And as that number gets bigger, what does that mean for you? It means you're going to make a lot more money, right? Okay, so anyway, I just want to tell you thank you for coming. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate everything and all your hard work. And we're going to let y'all go. You take care. And anything else you want to add, Raj?
No, I just wanted to say ditto and thank you, Martin, for all your work. It's been a long haul, but we did it, and it looks like it's pretty successful. We got a lot of happy people, and that makes us all very happy.
Yeah, and that's one thing we really want to do is to make sure that this works for everyone. We actually have a program right now where everyone has already made money, which means every one of you have a personal testimonial already. You have a personal testimonial because of the fact that you have made money from your very first day and you're making money for free members that you refer, right? All right, so y'all take care and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend and we'll see you next week. We're giving away free money to several people, so be here, tell your people to come, and it's really filling up fast. That's why we're going to have to be changing over where since we are maxing out our go-to webinar. Okay. All right. So y'all take care. Thank you. And bye-bye for now.